Well, this is the last time I'll be walking through this door coming back from classes because classes are done for the semester. That was the last day of classes today. It was really uneventful because I feel kind of bad because the last class I was just at only had 6 people out of usually like probably 14 people in that class. Which it's a pretty small class, but only 6 people showed up. And this teacher's super sweet, so I felt kind of bad that no one was there. Now, to be fair, I usually skip this one class, usually. But since this is the last day, I figured why not just go? And no one showed up, so it's a bit sad, but oh well, they're done, that's done. It feels kind of weird being done with classes for my junior year, because that was it for junior year. It's officially done, with the exception of finals. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a bittersweet feeling to be done with my junior year classes, but I just can't help but feel empty for some reason now because I'm nearing the end of my college experience and it feels really weird to almost be done. Like, I only am able to experience my junior year once, my sophomore year once, and my freshman year once, and I've almost done it all. I'm about to experience my senior year, and for the first time, I kind of don't want to be done with school, but at the same time, I'm kind of done with it. Just because, I'm not trying to accumulate any more debt with student loans and whatnot and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's not great, but it feels weird almost being done with the whole schooling system and whatnot. Because I've had a love-hate relationship with school for my entire life. I've never really been good at that many subjects when it came to school. I was never really a math guy, definitely not a math guy ever. But also, there was never really a subject that truly interested me until college when, I discovered advertising. And advertising was really fun for me just because it allowed me to do a lot of different things that I was interested in, like social media work, creating advertisements, whether it be like graphic art or whatever. And I found that to be really fun. And you can get a job out of that. Maybe it doesn't pay that well, but I'm doing what I love and that's what's important, right? So that's why I'm happy about it. But anyways, back onto the topic of classes being over. It's just weird. I don't think I've felt this way like during my previous years. Like during my sophomore year, I remember being super happy and just being happy to be done with all my stupid classes. But for once, I actually had a lot of good professors this year. And now obviously when you have good professors, it makes coming to class a lot more enjoyable. And that's what it was for me this year. For the first time, I really enjoyed going to my classes. I didn't mind having make that trek all the way across campus just to go to my advertising class or writing class, just because all the professors were great and they were all really good mentors for me. And I just was happy to go to class for the first time. And that's a big change for me. That's why I feel like this year, in particular, I feel a bit sad to be done with classes just because it's over. And yeah, I'm just not really I feel fulfilled because I learned a lot, but I feel like there's a part of me that's a bit empty right now. I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't seen any of my friends for a couple days, so maybe I've been feeling isolated. That could be part of it. And that's another thing I want to get into right now. And now, the thing is, particularly during this time of the year, I'm feeling a bit more isolated than usual just because it's a time when I'm not usually hanging out with friends. I'm just cooped up studying and just doing projects. So seeing friends is not really on my agenda. And I thrive off of, interactions with people just because, humans are social creatures and we have to, talk to people in order to feel fulfilled and happy. And that's something I really, really need to do sometimes. Even though I see myself as a bit of an introvert, I do get energy off of other people. And when I'm not able to do that, I feel very sad and I get very introspective. You can kind of see with these vlogs recently, it's just me talking about a lot of deeper topics that I didn't really touch upon during the beginning of this season. And that's what usually happens just because I'm doing a lot of reflecting during this time of the year when things are wrapping up. Maybe new chapters are starting for me and it's just feeling like there's a lot of change going on. One chapter is closing and another one is about to start, so it feels weird. And now I feel like I did pretty good for myself this year, because as opposed to last year, which I have talked about once or twice, but that was the worst year of my life, by far. It was so bad. And I'm just really proud of where I am now, and obviously I'm not gonna stop here. I gotta keep going because I don't like, being too comfortable. I don't know if I've made that video essay yet, but I think comfort is the death of growth. So I gotta keep on moving, gotta keep on pushing myself to new heights and pushing myself to learn more things and do more things too, because that's what's important. That's what life is all about. Just having new experiences and experiencing as much as you can while you're still able to. And yeah, there's a lot going on for me. Now, thankfully, I am actually going out to dinner today with Amanda, which is pretty rare because I don't usually get meals with her. I used to do that a lot more back like during last season, and I wish I continued doing that because she's a friend. I should be hanging out with her, but we both got busy, so I haven't been doing that lately, and it feels good to actually be seeing another human that I'm friends with for a long time. That sentence came out very weirdly, but yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually hung out with any of my friends, which is kind of sad to say, but it's been a while since I've had, actual like hangout time with my friends, and it sucks, but it's just how things are sometimes in college. It's just, you don't have a lot of time to really see your people that you care about, and it eats away at you. And I think that's why my mood in these vlogs recently have been kind of lower, like as of recently. And it's just, I think this will help me out a lot. It's something I need. So, yep, hang out with her in a little bit, but before that, I'm gonna go to the gym. Remember when I used to vlog at the gym? I just stopped doing that because it became repetitive and became the same thing over and over again, the same scenes, whatever, and I just like focusing on my workout. But anyways, I'm gonna go change for the gym right now. Of course I can do this transition I always do, but okay, done getting dressed. I'm gonna go head to the gym now. It's pretty cold out, so I might suffer because I'm only wearing a hoodie and that's it. So yeah, I think it should be fine though. Okay, so I'm back from dinner with Amanda, and we had such a good talk about like everything that's happened these past 2 semesters, and it was just a really good debrief, and I really needed that just because I haven't really had the chance to debrief with anyone about the entire semester, let alone both semesters actually. So it was a really good talk, and she brought up something that I really wanted to mention. It was just the fact of like how much you change in college, because starting from like first semester until now, I've gone through a lot of changes myself, and she has too, and I'm really proud of how much she's like developed and changed as a person. So that's great. However, it's interesting because when I look back during my freshman year, it's interesting just to see how much has changed and how much I've learned over time. Like, for example, I've learned the importance of like, true friendships and who your true friends are, or how to, have stronger friendships. And I've just learned so many different things, and it's super important that I did learn those things at that time, and I'm so grateful for it. Even though sometimes I learn these lessons in sometimes harsh ways that I regret learning in that way, I'm glad it still happened, just because I truly believe that everything does happen for a reason, and it's up to yourself to make do with the situation you get put forth with. Whether it be good or bad, it's up to you to play the hand you're dealt. So even though things happen for a reason, there are still some things that are in your control. I'm gonna end today's vlog here. Very good day overall. I should have brought my vlog camera out when I was doing that talk with her, but it's okay. I think I'm trying to put more of a focus these days on having a divide between my actual personal life and my vlog life. So I'm still trying to figure out where that divide lies, because sometimes I miss out on very good opportunities to bring out this camera and document my life, because that's the whole point of why I'm doing this, so I can show you guys what really goes behind, the curtains in college. So yeah, I'm still figuring it out. Hopefully by season 3, I will have that line more clear for myself. But anyways, I will end it here for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.